All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier, when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all.
Well, we really don't see a lot of guys in MMA with boxing skills on this level. He certainly could have gone on to great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight.
And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, Madison Square Garden. This arena not synonymous with winning when it comes to the NBA's New York Knicks, but certainly there have been a lot of big UFC moments here over the last few years.
No championship for the Knicks, but when we fight here, somebody gets to take home a beautiful gold belt. Tonight, let's see how you perform in the world's greatest arena.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
That was a nice combination there. Fast leg kick lands.
What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line. That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. Right on the button. Oh, nice straight there by Choi. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
Oh!
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He is a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Choi.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Nice jab by Choi.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
Oh, lands the overhand up top. Straight right is there. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Superboy.
Beautiful head kick lands for this guy.
It's okay, keep going.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands. Look phenomenal tonight. Big shot lands for both guys.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big right hand there.
Let's pressure forward and get the takedown now.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Take your face out. Take your face.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
No more single punches. Give me punches and bunches.
Nice block.
Oh, jabs and bunches here, splits the guard there, and continuing to keep his opponent at distance, courtesy of that crisp jab. Nice straight right lands. Under a minute to go.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
good punch lands.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Oh, the kick landed.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, how clean is that jab by the Korean Superboy? Superman punch lands. Round 2 is next.
All right, sit down, bud. Take a couple deep breaths. Relax, breathe. Let's refocus there. You're looking a little careless out there. You need those hands to stay up, man.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is underway, and somewhat surprisingly, he got out of that previous round without absorbing anything in terms of significant damage, despite the fact that his opponent was pretty offensive.
His opponent was very active, but it seems as though he could see almost everything coming in his direction. He's so well-versed, he's so skilled in his defensive fighting that nothing is breaking his defenses.
Good. Keep that pressure there. A valuable break.
Nice punch there.
Let your hands go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Try to establish that jab.
Now watch those kicks.
That's a pretty good jab. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Keep those hands up. That left hook is coming.
Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Good shot. Good shot.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Check your face. Let's start all over.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Missed with that attempt.
Go after that cut. Strike. More of that. Let's go. That was a great shot.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Lands a jab.
He's loading up his kick.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Go after the cut. Big this fight.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Straight punch there again, been there all night. Unable to land with that punch. 1 minute. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Under 30 seconds. All right, there it is, yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on his body.
Well, you can tell that he had a purpose to come out here, make an investment, and see how it would play out. It seems to be working right now.
Hands high, hands high.
Final seconds of the round. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Get those combinations going.
Oh, huge left. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Give the elbow.
Back to the jab now, no good. Well, that's one way to upset the equilibrium. Nice high kick.
I need more strikes.
Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up.
Nice.
Oh, now lands a kick to the body. The Korean Superboy gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, how good is that jab by the Korean Superboy? All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself. Oh, that's a nice strike.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
It's work, guys. Come on.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Elbow from the clinch lands. Beautiful straight punch there by Choi. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
And there's that jab.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
And he continues to work the body here. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damage. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Just out of the range with that right hand. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe, relax. Get some water and listen up. You felt his power. You're fine. Everything is good, okay? He won the strike in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fourth round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Oh, nice body shot. Quick jab lands there.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. And just misses with that big right hand. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Good jab.
Oh, nice.
Really using his reach advantage to great effect with that punch there. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Oh!
He's hurting bad here.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that.
That elbow got to the target very quick in the clinch. Oh, left hook.
Well, missed on that one. Man, this dude's midsection is officially unrecognizable at this point in time. You do see the corners get involved, maybe more for headshots or leg strikes, but they got to be thinking about getting involved.
Ground beef, man. Ground beef, John Anik. Look at the redness on his side. He is getting destroyed. He's been pounded to the body. He's been hurt to the body. And I would not be disappointed if the corner says, hey, I'm going to let my fighter live and fight another day.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Well, you know about the offense, but how about the defense? Overhand blocked by Choi. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Straight punch. Oh, hook to the head by Choi. Well, there's no denying his toughness, but how much damage to the body can one man take? At some point, the referee's got to get involved, I would think.
Well, someone, I mean, this guy's as tough as they come. And his toughness is really showing right now. But should it really have to? That's the question now. Someone should save this man from himself.
Choi's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. There as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one strike to end the night.
20 down, 5 to go. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Distance now. That cut's pretty bad, and it's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your experience.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, fifth and final round. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous two rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last two rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Man, that cut is so bad, you wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Choi gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Working off the jab, it's good. And now leather being thrown on both sides. And lands the left there.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of his opponent. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands. Swing and a miss by Choi.
he blocks a shot there.
Unable to connect there. Oh, kick to the head, that can't feel good. Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Choi.
The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Nice straight punch.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Cardio looks great. He's still bouncing. He's still moving. He's still real confident. He's trying to set a trap here so he can engage and really spring in there with a couple big strikes.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Oh, man, that cut is just bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stoppage here.
So the amount of blood that is leaking from this guy. It's amazing that he's still standing. He has been beat up thoroughly. Tonight is not going to be his night.
Nice jab there by the Korean Superboy. Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, here we go with the final minute of what has been unquestionably the fight of the night. Back and forth on both sides, and referee has thought about stopping things. I'm glad he stayed out.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't put himself in this fight. We needed to see this one to completion, or as long as we have gotten to see the fight. There have been some bleak moments for both. Both of these guys are covered in blood. Both of these guys have been battered and bruised, but neither one of them lost the desire to fight. It's been so fun to watch. I cannot wait for this last minute.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, nice straight punch there by Choi. Beautiful shot to the leg. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Beautiful kick lands.
20 seconds to go. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buck.
Judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doohochoi.